Boy and girl are making out, right? When they hear over the radio that this lunatic killer's escaped from an insane asylum.
That's not the way it goes. The boy goes for help, and the girl stays in the car, and she hears this, like, scratching sound.
No, he's been decapitated. No, he was gutted with a hook.
What's wrong with you? Watch out!
Oh my God.
You think he's dead?
We can't just leave him here.
Oh, tell me, little Miss Prelaw, what's the charge for manslaughter? We make a pact. Right here and now we take this to our grave.
For the last year, 4 friends have kept a secret.
Are you on drugs?
No.
Well, then what is wrong? I've had a rough year.
But not all secrets stay buried.
Somebody sent this to me.
Oh my God. Someone knows.
I know what you did last summer. Ooh.
What they thought would be a new beginning
Toast to us.
is becoming a dead end.
Somebody tried to kill you last night. We have to go to the police.
If he wanted me dead, he could have done it.
And the mistake they made
It was an accident.
There was no accident. It was murder.
What if he's still alive?
Hey!
What are you doing here?
is coming back to haunt them.
Oh my God.
He's after me, too.
I got a letter.
I got run over. Helen gets her hair chopped off. Julie gets a body in a truck, and you get a letter? That's balanced.
She's waiting for us to unravel.
The wait is over.
What are you waiting for, huh? What are you waiting for?
I know what you did last summer.
This show is part of the Deluxe Edition Network. To find the other great shows on the network, head over to the deluxeeditionnetwork.com.
Hello, everyone. Yes, I Know What You Did Last Summer has the best use of hush, hush, ever since Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Well, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood has the best use of that since I Know What You Did Last Summer. And what is going on, guys? Make sure you go to the Deluxe Edition Network. Check out Kyle Curtis Flett. He is at the Return of the Living Flett. That is the podcast of the month, guys. He's one of my really good friends. Just had a birthday recently, too. So happy belated birthday, Kyle. Go over there. Check out all their good stuff. But today, I'm wearing my ghost face shirt for a reason. One, no, I don't have an I Know What You Did Last Summer shirt. Two is the ghost face, Scream and all that came out a year before this film. Started this kind of new slasher 90s craze. And then we get I Know What You Did Last Summer. And it just kind of pushes it even more forwards. And so I thought it would be fitting because, both 90s slashers. And what's cool about this one, and I thought it would be kind of cool because usually I do like 25th anniversary watch alongs. But, I just watched this tonight and I was like, why not? I'll do a review of it for you guys. But tomorrow, I'm doing a 20th anniversary watch along of The Ring. I'm going to try making that a watch along. So you guys can look forward to that. And if you like these review styles, let me know what y'all prefer. But yeah, so I Know What You Did Last Summer has a very special place in my heart because it came out in 97 specifically, which was the year I was born, 1997. And it's a really, really fun movie. It has, might have not been the best year for movies, but this is one of my biggest guilty pleasure slasher films out there for sure. What this film is about is it's about just kind of 4 friends. Make sure I have that right. 4 friends who end up, they're at this party. They're at this big kind of July 4th fireworks extravaganza thingy. Sarah Michelle Gellar's in this. She's in like a beauty pageant type thingy, and one of those like kind of contests, and all of a sudden they're heading back, and some guy is in the middle of the road, and they run him over. Which, by the way, I didn't even realize how revealing that trailer was before I put it in here. That trailer reveals the whole goddamn movie. I am sorry about that, guys, but but if you haven't seen it by now, I mean, come on. But yeah, it's got it. What happens is they end up running over uh this guy, and as all the teenagers do, they freak out. They don't know what to do. They're, they don't know if they should like go to the police or if they should, uh, you know, just dispose of the body or do something like that because, the record's on the line. I mean, I think that if you were to say, hey, the guy jumped out in front of us and stuff, I don't think you would get that bad of a punishment, really, to be fair. But whatever, whatever floats their boat, whatever floats their boat. Get it? Because this is like a very, water esque movie. So yeah, that's pretty much the basic gist of it. And then a year later, this stalker killer person with a hook for a hand uh, ends up sending them letters saying, "I know what you did last summer," pretty much revealing that these kids are pretty much fucked. So, because he's hunting them down. So, yeah, it's a very interesting premise. It's something that is very, like, it's got kind of that almost a little bit of that like clue kind of who done it flair to it. To just because you're trying to wonder who the killer is. And then whenever the reveal happens, I mean, it's good, but it's not like anything amazing. It's okay, I guess. But yeah, I really love the atmosphere of this movie. I think the like that 90s feel to these type of films are always just so much fun. It's got that camp, it's got that cheesiness, it's got great characters with a great cast. Like I said, Jennifer Love Hewitt, and like I said, Sarah Michelle Gellar, Freddie Prinze Jr. is in this. Even Johnny Galecki from Big Bang Theory, and I know him from Christmas Vacation. All like there's so many good actors in this movie, and all of them are delivering their best performances that they've given. At least one of their best. And then you get, the killer himself is really cool with the hook hand, and just some of the kills are much more subtle. And I really do love um the kind of subtle score to it too. Like there's a lot of great factors there on the technical front for this movie. Um so yeah, I Know What You Did Last Summer is really a fun romp. The only thing that I think is like kind of dumb or kind of bad about it is the fact that like I get, a lot of these 90s movies had like dumb uh character decisions and such, but they don't need to be this dumb. They don't need to be this dumb. You could have easily they could have been smarter. I will say whenever spoiler alert by the way, whenever Sarah Michelle Gellar goes out, I think that her death scene is like so badass. She fights for her life and she's like getting into it, and um and I actually preferred her character to Jennifer Love Hewitt's character. I actually think that if they would have switched uh roles, I actually would have preferred that, but I like them all anyways. And is it just me or is I'm blanking on his name. I think his name was like Billy or not Billy. It was like Barry or something like that. I think it was Barry, the blonde haired douche. Is it just me or did he remind me uh of Stu uh from Scream? a little bit, which is funny because that actor uh, from Scream and uh, Freddie Prinze Jr. were both in the same kind of. They were both in the same movie in the Scooby Doo movie together, which is fun. But yeah, I just think there's a lot, and I've discovered this about myself because like I'm a very outdoorsy person, so I love water movies, like movies on water, movies that are about boats, movies that are whatever it may be, like stuff like that. I just love that feel to the movie. So to me, that's a big plus for this one. Um, and yeah, I mean, I like the mystery aspect of it all. I think the mystery and the story of it is really fascinating. Um, and I mean, yeah, I pretty much covered all my tracks. Like I said, the only things I dislike are uh, is really just um, the fact that I mean, there's a couple. I feel like there's a couple issues I have with like pacing in this movie, but uh, no, I don't know, maybe. But I do know what I don't like is definitely what I mentioned earlier. I'm having that kind of a night, guys. Don't even remember what I mentioned that I didn't like earlier, but that's where we're at. Um, but yeah, yeah, it's definitely uh, there's definitely a fun one. Um, And then Aiden is in the chat. Hello, buddy. He says, I couldn't watch the last video. Didn't have time to watch Terrifier 2, but I will soon. Definitely left the video like, thank you, buddy. Yeah, it's got like 194, 93 views last I checked. So it's doing really successful. It's one of my most successful videos in a while. And I'm very, very happy about that. She was awesome to interview. Definitely go check out my Terrifier 2 interview, guys. When I get a chance, it's great. And yes, I am an H2O person. I have my H2O right here. And it's funny you mention H2O because that was 98, right? Right. I don't know. I think H2O was 98, 99, something like that. So it came out, if that's the case, it came out like a year after this movie. And thanks, buddy. But yeah, I know what you did last summer. That's pretty much it for the review, guys. Do you know what you did last summer? If you can't tell from my name, I don't even know what I did last summer. I don't even know what I ate for breakfast this morning. So I am just out of it on that front. So, but comment down below. Let me know what you did last summer, and let me know what you guys think of this movie. If you guys enjoy it, if you don't, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. So Aiden says, "Yep, H2O is definitely 98." Nice, yeah, I thought so because, which is interesting. We get Scream in 96, this in 97, and then we get Halloween H2O in 98. So it's like we had 3 really solid slashers like throughout here, and I do find this one underrated and a really fun time. So yeah, guys, definitely check out. I know what you did last summer, and as far as what's coming up on the channel, well, you guys can check out my The Ring 20th anniversary. I'm going to try to do a watch along of that. And I think that'll be tomorrow. So you guys can watch that. And yes, I know you are wanting it. Oh yeah, Kevin Williamson. He was involved with this, wasn't he? Yeah, he was. I think he wrote this movie. And then, or produced it at least. But also I know you guys have been wanting it. I've been trying to get a group together to do it with me though, because it's the final one and all that stuff. So I'm going to give you guys a Halloween Ends spoiler discussion tomorrow night at some point. But if the group that I'm trying to compile together can't, do it, like I've been trying to compile them together since like Sunday, then like screw them. I'm just gonna do it myself. But either way, you guys will get the conclusion of the Halloween series and a massive spoiler discussion for Halloween Ends on Tuesday. If you guys want another spoiler discussion, I do have one up on the chicken shit outfit. That's another channel I'm part of. So I do have a Halloween Ends discussion up on there, defending the movie, and I will be defending the movie again. What I wanted to do, if any of you have been following my channel, y'all know Ross, Nolan, Ari are big parts of the channel. Nolan and Ari didn't like it. Ross and I did. So we're gonna have like Ross and me versus Nolan and Ari. It's gonna be this big kind of a debate style match. So hopefully that can happen for you guys. That sounds really cool and I want it to happen. But if it doesn't, then I will do it on my own. And you'll just see this pretty face. So yeah, plus there will be much more October content coming up. And yes, Corey in the house. And he wrote this film, Scream, and H2O. That's cool. Wow. So he is, and I saw him today in Queer for Fear documentary on Shudder. Check that out, guys. It's really good. You really dug into a lot. Me too, buddy. Me too. I will get into that tomorrow. I'm super duper hyped about that. I would have done it this weekend, guys, but a lot of personal, like, this has been a rough week for me in like real life, guys. So I'm just now getting to some of the videos I wanted to do. So bear with me, but they are coming. So even if Ends has to be tomorrow or even Wednesday, I will get it to you guys. So there you go. That'll be it, guys. Hope you all have a lovely, lovely evening. And remember always remember what you did last summer. Until next time, stay spooky, my friends.